Hello, Leos. Alright, guys, so we're in June now, or we will be tomorrow, but most of you watching this, it will be in June. So happy June. I hope everything's going well with you guys. I hope last month was good for you guys. So I have a past, present, future spread for you, and we're going to just jump right in. And of course, as you guys know, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate 100%, but if it's for you, the message will be loud and clear. Alright, guys? So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups here. So this is telling me that you have a lot of offers that you might be getting. It might be on the love front, it might be with work, but whatever it is, you have a lot of offers, but you're kind of just like, do I want it? You're kind of like looking around. You might be like bored in a sense, but it's like you have offers, but you're just not accepting them. Now, it's great because you have a lot of ways you can go with things, but keep in mind that sometimes with the Four of Cups, we might spend so much time, weighing out our options that the options just kind of go away. So if you take too long to make a decision, you might lose it all, okay? But under that is the Two of Wands, which shows me that you're going to make a decision. And the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. So the Knight of Swords, you're moving fast into something new, okay? And even below that, you have the Five of Wands in the reverse, so it's like you're letting go of any sort of back and forth bickering or competition. You're letting that go. Alright? So let's dive into your past. So the first card you guys have here is the Hermit in the reverse. So in the past, you came out of a place where you were kind of, you could have been in your head, you could have been just in a place of solitude, you could have kind of just taken a step back in society and could have just been internalizing everything that was happening with you, coming to a new clarity about things. And then you do have the World card in your past too. So there was something that completed and something new that started. When you get the World card, it's like a new cycle coming in. So that's a very strong card, something new coming in. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, this is great. So it's like if you were up at night or if you were stressed out about something, you came out of this in the past. You came out of that mental anguish in a sense, okay? So that's beautiful. Let's dig a little deeper. What is this Hermit about? Okay, 4 cards fell. Alright. So there was a situation, you came out of a place of like solitude, you might have been in your head, just trying to see things, but then you do have the Strength card, so that makes sense. You're coming out of a place of solitude, you're regaining strength. Strength is your card, Leos. Then you have the Ten of Cups. So that's great. That could be you, working on your foundation. That could be things going well at home. That could be things going well in terms of finances. But the Ten of Cups, it's a happy household. It's warm inside. There's food on the table. There's kids running outside. It's, a loving couple that lives there. So it's a very stable foundation. The next card you have is the Four of Swords in reverse, which makes sense. You got the Hermit in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. So you're coming out of a place of rest. You might have just taken a step back or just taken a break, but now it's like you got up, you're moving. And the last card here is the Knight of Wands. So yeah, moving forward. It could have been you moving towards something that you were passionate about, or it could have been an offer of passion, but you came out of your head about things. So that's great, Leos. So let's see, what is this world about in your past? What is this world card? Okay. So you got the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? So there's something that you completed. There's a completion to something, but you might have felt like you were under scrutiny in a sense, so you might have had a lot of people or just a certain person just pressing you and asking a lot of questions, and you're just like, whoa, hold the fuck up, like, you're doing too much. Stop asking all those questions. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, there's somebody, in the past that, this could be you or this could be, somebody else. Could be a water sign, but I don't like going into signs like that. But this person is promiscuous in a sense. They're very unreliable in terms of love. They say amorous things and, they make you feel really good, but at the end of the day, they're probably making somebody else feel just as good. So, be careful with that because that was in your past. But, that's done and that's over. And, you have the Nine of Swords, so you're coming out of your head about things. So maybe you guys were the ones that, were being a little promiscuous, or maybe it was the other person because I see you guys not worried about it. But there is rough communication. You got the Page of Swords, and then you have the Star card in the reverse. So you're coming out of your head about things. You're not worried anymore, but there's a situation that you've completely just lost faith in. You lost faith in it, and with the Page of Swords in the reverse, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna tell you what's on his mind. He's gonna he has no regard for your feelings. It's gonna come out the way it needs to come out. He doesn't care. He's gonna tell you what's on his mind, he or she. So it's very straightforward communication. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you know, he could be could say a lot of shit that he's gonna regret. There's no thought. It's just flying out of his mouth. And just the sword suits. It has a lot to do with intellect and scholarly things, and just, you know, very sharp people. So when you have someone who kind of has that intellect talking shit, it's like, you know, it could get a little interesting, all right? So currently you guys have the Death card. This is in your present, so this is your first card. So again, there's something that you're putting an end to, and there's something new that's starting. And this could be, you know, because you had, you know, the Hermit in the reverse above that. So it's like you're coming out of your head, you're ending a cycle. You could be starting something new with whatever offer this was that came up in your past. But there's just a new cycle, basically, that is happening for you Leos right now. With the Eight of Cups, you've chosen to turn your back on something that no longer serves you. Okay, this is something that you're emotionally invested in, and you're turning your back on it, and you're walking away, and you're leaving the cups behind. You know, because even above it, you know, you had the World card where it's completing something, but again, you had somebody who's a little not so much promiscuous, but they can't give you the love that, you know, if you want something stable, it's just not the person. So you turned your back on that. And it's like you might be feeling like a lack of fulfillment right now. You might be feeling like, you know, water's pouring out of your cup. Like there's a blockage on emotions right now. It could be repressed feelings too. What is this Death card about? Okay. So I got the Hangman. So it's like you end the situation, but you're kind of like, okay, what do I do now? Where do I go with this? What is this Eight of Cups about? Yeah, you're like in limbo right now. There's some sort of stagnation, although you are ending something. What is it that my lovely Leos are walking away from? What are you turning your back on? Okay. 4 cards wanted to come out. I will take it. Because you're letting go of a toxic situation. You're letting go of something that did not serve you. It was toxic. The other person switched up on you. You didn't like it. You know, with the Tower in reverse. And shit was chaotic. So, and, you know, you might be feeling unbalanced right now. So you're moving away from something. I mean, it looks good because it looks like whatever it is that you're turning your back on was just burdening. Whether it was you causing this burden or the other person or whatever the situation is, it wasn't serving you. It doesn't matter who's doing what. It just was not serving you. And you're moving away from that because someone switched up. Something switched up with someone else. What is this Ace of Cups in reverse about? Yeah. There's someone who could be manipulating a situation, but I don't see you guys, like, I see you feeling a lack of something right now, okay? And someone's manipulating a situation. Why is this Magician in reverse here? Yeah, the Magician, he can manifest anything that he wants. When he's in the reverse, it's usually for ill reasons, okay? You're unsatisfied, and there's an offer there. Again, this card came back up. There's an offer there, guys. But you're just kind of staring at it because you're still, you know, I feel like you're still in your head about the thing that you had lost faith in the past. So it's like you're moving away from it, but it's still on your mind. And even though you're getting other offers, your heart, I feel like your heart and mind is still invested in what you let go of. Because you literally, I see you guys, you know, this is present moment, so you guys are just letting go of it now. The first card you guys have for your future is the Moon in the reverse. So you're coming to a place of healing. Secrets may have come out, you know, there may have been deceptions in the past, but it's like you saw clarity on everything, and now you're finally healing from whatever it is that you had found out about. But, you know, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, there's still this sense of dissatisfaction. It's like you're not happy about, the fact that you have to turn your back on this person. Yeah. Or maybe they turn their back on you, and you're not happy about it. And you're not really using your intuition. You got the High Priestess in the reverse, so it's like there's that lack of tapping into that energy. And when you guys, especially Leos, you guys are so strong. When you guys realize just how powerful you are, when you realize your ability to manifest whatever it is you want in life, you will get it. And trust me, it is a very addicting thing when you know that you truly have the power to get what you want. So just focus on whatever it is that you do want, what you're focusing on. You know, learn from the past, whether you fucked up or they fucked up. It doesn't matter. Let bygones be bygones. I came, I saw, I conquered, whatever. Just learn what you need to learn from the situation. Know that sometimes things are karmic, but if you're getting out of something that was toxic, whether it was you or whether it was the other person, then good for you, because you just don't want to be involved in anything like that. What is this Moon card in reverse about? Yeah, so it's like you're healing from, a deception that may have happened in the past. And you're being patient right now. So you're being super patient. And what are you being patient for? Because you feel dissatisfied. So you feel unhappy, but there's still like a sense of back and forth. So maybe you still have this person there, talking to you. You still have that situation there, but you're unhappy, and it's like there's like a sense of competition. Why is this High Priestess in reverse here? Ooh. Okay. Alright. Okay. So 2 cards fell out first. So with the High Priestess in reverse, the way everything is playing out, you have the 4 of Wands to clarify it. Now, the 4 of Wands are usually like just first stages of building a foundation with something. I think that this is more of you learning to build a foundation within yourself again. With the last few readings that I've been doing for Leos, I have a sense of like a rebirth for Leos. So I feel like you guys are getting out of something. You've learned a lot. You've come to a realization about a lot of things. You've evolved to the next soul level. So it's like now you're able to build a foundation within yourself. And I feel like right now is really a month about coming into your power. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you have that in the reverse. So there's a new start. There's something that either you want or that can be there, but there's a delay on it right now. Okay? So, and I think you guys are the one delaying it, honestly. Because you have the 4 of Cups here where it's like you're looking at all these offers, but there's not really anything that, I don't think there's anything that you're seeing right now that makes you want to actually jump in and go with it. And that's okay. If someone's not, pulling the strings to your heart in that way, if there's a job situation or a work situation that's just not, or like these offers and you just don't like it, then do it. Hey, especially in terms of work, I was out of work for like a year because I just didn't want to work somewhere that I didn't like. I can't fake happiness. So, yeah, it's okay to be picky and be selective, because the universe, it will give you whatever it is you feel you deserve. So if you settle for something that you absolutely hate, then, the universe is going to think it's okay and it's going to keep giving things like that to you. So if it doesn't serve you and it's not good for you, let it go. All right? So I'm going to pull you guys an oracle card to give you some advice on how you should go about this month. And for anyone who's interested, I showed it in the last month's video, but it's the Earth Magic Oracle Cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Alright, what is some advice for Leos about how to go about the month of June? I'll take this card. Alright. So you guys got the Shaman card. And this is Ancient Healing Wisdom. Such beautiful art. It looks like a portrait, but it's hand-drawn. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see what this is about. Alright. The deep, compassionate eyes of this Native American shaman portray the wisdom of one who has seen and who knows. He has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and he knows that everything that exists has spirit's intentionality behind it. Able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality, the shaman's primary assignment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. When this relationship is out of balance, the shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore it. Balance equals healing. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death, and even the greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including his ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people and to Earth Mother, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with relieving suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual wound, the source of all illness. These healing powers have been passed along over the millennia from the ancient ones, who knew that the healing and curative powers of the spirit. So what this card is telling you is that all illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to manifest conditions for which you seek help. Whatever other mythologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates this sense of separation. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with Spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with Spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness and dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. That's beautiful, guys. So like I said, I feel like you're in your heads right now about things that could be going on with you, but just let it go. We hold on so much to things that we have no right holding on to. And once we realize that the only thing we can truly control in life is ourselves, it's like you're happy, you know? So, I mean, the way I look at things is, and this is what helps me get by when I get out of a relationship or when I get out of something, a situation that just doesn't serve me, I'm happy because it's like if I don't ultimately make you that happy, if you don't feel like a better person after being with me, then I have no business being in your life. I have no interest in being in anyone's life that I can't add to, okay? So if it's not working, just let it go because there's a huge purpose. There's a bigger purpose. There's reasons why things happen, you know? It's all a setup for whatever your main purpose is in life. So if it didn't work out, that's fine. The universe knows what it's doing, and there's a bigger picture. So don't focus too much on, what's been lost. Just focus on what can come. And focus on your power and building your soul's power, okay, guys? Because once you know how strongly you can manifest things, there's literally nothing out of reach. And you guys being one of the strongest signs, you guys are able to do this. So if this resonated with you, absolutely let me know. And thank you guys for liking and subscribing to videos. I started this channel about a month ago, and you guys have been freaking awesome. So thank you. You guys give me the support that I love, and it keeps my mojo going so I can keep doing these readings for you. And if you guys want a personal reading, I'll leave everything in the description. So I hope you guys have a great month. Take care.